This video is intended to teach some basic skills that you will need in order to access the ebook for Right Response. So the first thing that you'll want to make sure you can do is when you get your link to open up Zoom, you should get a prompt like this, and you'll open up your Zoom meeting. It may take a brief moment, and you'll want to join with your computer audio, unless you're using speakers. So hi, I'll be working with you probably soon. Most of the time, your Zoom meeting is going to open up on your computer like this, where it takes over your entire screen, and it will not be possible to use your ebook when Zoom takes over your entire screen. So what I want to show you is you're going to use your touchpad or your mouse to just get your cursor, that little arrow, moving. And when that happens, all of these options pop up. So when you don't move it, they go away. And then when you move it, they pop up. You're going to want to go up to the right where it says Exit Full Screen and click on that so that your Zoom is no longer taking over your entire screen. And at this point, you're going to want to resize this Zoom application, this Zoom window, to a smaller size. But I want to show you what happens if you accidentally click outside the box. It disappears. And people will say, where did it go? It goes down to this bottom menu bar down here. So you'll find that blue window with a video camera. All you have to do is hover on that, find your Zoom meeting again, and there you go. It's back up on your desktop. So when it's on your desktop, you're going to want to size it so that it is only half the size of your screen. So bring your cursor over to the edge, that arrow over to the edge until it becomes, you can see it's a small double-sided arrow. And at this point, you're going to use your touchpad and you're going to click on the left side of your touchpad or your mouse and hold that so you can then drag it to resize it to about half of your screen. You can resize it from side to side. You can also resize it from top to bottom. And then if you hold on this top white bar at the top, you can, and you left click on your pad, you can move it down. So if I want to fully take up the left side of my screen, I move it down and then I can resize it to take up as much of my screen as possible. Again, if I click out of it, it disappears. Not a problem. I find it down here on the bottom and then I just hover and click on it and it brings it right back up. The second thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to open up a browser. And I have a browser over here. I'm going to go ahead and just, that's my Chrome browser that I've selected. I also have Edge, but I'm going to work in Chrome. So I'm going to open up that Chrome browser and notice when I do that, my Zoom window goes away again. That's okay. But I need to make my browser to fill only half the screen as well. So the easiest way I found to do that is to come up to this right. You'll see the X will close it. There's this, looks like a double page. It says restore down, and this minimizes it. I want to restore down, which just simply means I'm going to make it smaller. Now my Zoom is still there, and now my browser is over on the right side. And I'm going to size this as well because I want this to be as big as I can have it because that's where my ebook is going to be. So I'm going to expand it from side to side as well as from top to bottom, and then I can move it until I get it just the size that I want it. And I'm going to have it take up as much of my screen as I can. So now I've got a browser open on the right side and a Zoom application open on the left side. Then the next thing that I'm going to want to be able to do is to copy and paste. What I'm finding is that I think the same is going to be true for any application, Chromebook or PC. An iPad or a phone will not work. So you need to use a Chromebook or a PC. And I'm just going to open up this document to copy and paste. You'll be given this link in your class. So it's a different link per person. But I just want to show how to explain what I'm doing. I've taken my cursor and I am moving it from one side or the other side of what it is that I want to copy. And I'm taking my cursor, I'm left clicking on my keypad or my mouse, and I'm holding that while I drag it across until I get the entire thing that I want pasted. Once I have that part highlighted, then I'm just going to, I can move my cursor anywhere. I'm going to right click. Right click doesn't work, so never mind. It should. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you two different ways. So I can either, whoops. See, it's not easy to do with a keypad. I can either press Control, CTRL, hold it, and press C at the same time. That copies it. See, it says Control click to copy. And then I go back to my browser. Oops, different browser, sorry. Back to my browser, and I paste that in. Control V to paste. Control C, Control V, and then this will come up. We're going to show you what to do from this point, but I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew how to copy a link and paste it, how to exit full screen for your Zoom, and how to restore down a browser and size both of them so that you can have both on your screen. These are skills you will need to know how to do when you join your Zoom meeting in order to use your ebook and follow along with the training. And that's it. Thank you. Bye.